Hey everybody, it's Judy Klock here coming to you for another quick lesson at lunch. I like to do these quick little videos to show you how to make something really quick, about 10, 15 minutes or less. And today I'm gearing up for the holiday craft fair season. So I'm working on little things that are quick to make and will sell for just a few dollars because, sometimes kids come in and they're looking for something for a teacher or a parent, or parents have to buy a lot of teacher gifts and they just want something simple and not too expensive. If you got to buy for 10 teachers, that can really add up. So I made these cute little triangular treat boxes. It just uses a 3-inch by 6-inch piece of paper. This will hold about 3 Werther's Originals, these little candies here. And then you can fill them with whatever you want. That's what I happen to have on hand. But I mean, this, you could sell this for, $2. So it's just a little tiny something, but it's in a pretty little package. And I think people will like these. So I'm hoping these will go well for craft fair season. So let's go ahead and get started. And if you're not into craft fair season, you can make these. I did one here. This is more of a Halloween, autumn, fall, Thanksgiving themed one. You can use the bright and beautiful ones if you want to make party favors for a birthday party. So I mean, really, this little design could go for absolutely any occasion. I'm just focused on the holidays right now. So I'm going to pull in my paper trimmer. Let me just bring that over. I have a piece of the Berry Christmas. This is 3 inches by 6 inches. So I'm going to put my 6-inch side at the top of my trimmer, and I'm going to move it to the 3-inch mark, and I'm going to score it exactly in half. Okay, now when you're scoring designer series paper, it's not as thick as cardstock, so you don't have to press really hard. So I'm not pressing that hard. All right, so now I've got my 3-inch fold. Excuse me. That'll go right there. Now, I just want to put a little tick mark at the 1.5-inch section at the top and the bottom of this, and I'll show you why in a minute. So I'm just going to throw that back in there with my 3-inch side at the top. It's at the 1.5-inch mark, and I'm just going to kind of put a little mark up there so I can see it. And I'm going to come down here, not the cutter, and I'm going to put one at the bottom. Okay. So now those are my little marks. So now I want to take it. I want to put that 1.5-inch mark in my scoring groove and the 3-inch score line. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to score these on the diagonal. Okay, so we're going to do both sides of each end. So I'm going to kind of rotate it a little bit. Again, put the 1.5-inch mark in that score line and put the 3-inch mark, which I can't see right now. There it is, in the score line. And then we're going to score that. Okay, so now we've created the first side of our little box. Now let's go and do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to put that 1.5-inch in the score line and our 3-inch in that little groove. Okay, that's all in the groove. And we're going to score it. We're going to rotate our paper. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. The 1.5-inch mark, the 3-inch mark, and we're going to score that. That's it. There is no glue or adhesive needed for this. We're just going to add some ribbon. Okay, so now I've got my little box. So now what I want to do is I want to fold these in, and I want to make sure that the same side is on the inside and the outside. So I don't want it to go like that. I don't want to have one on the inside and one on the outside. So I want to make sure that both, either the left side or the right side, both of them are going in and both of them are going out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to open this, and I'm going to punch a hole here. So you will need a hole puncher. Okay, all right, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to punch a hole on that, and that's where our ribbon is going to go. Now, I'm not sure how much ribbon I used because I like to leave mine on the bolt as I'm working with it. So I'm going to close up one side, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to feed this through. If I can get it through. There we go. All right, now I'm going to see my left side. My left side is on the inside. So I'm going to feed my ribbon through the second left one. Okay, and then I'm going to feed it through that. Try to keep it straight as you're going through. Okay, and then I'm going to feed it through this one. Oops, can you see that? Let me come back over here. Can you see that? I'm just kind of feeding it through. Okay, so now before I pull it tight, 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 right, I want to go ahead and add my candies. So I've got 3 of the Werther's Original Caramels here. I'm just going to kind of put those in. And now I am ready to close this up. Okay. Now, make sure I've got enough of a tail. Okay. Here we go. Now we're just going to tie this in a bow. Okay, and as you tie it, that will keep your box, let's see if I can get it, will keep it closed. So there you have it. So you don't really need any adhesive. So really, this is really a really simple way to do it. Okay, just gonna kind of fix this loop. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good. It's a little too long. All right, I'm going to trim this one up. If I can find where I put my scissor over here. Okay, so we've got that. Now I die cut a circle. I used our these are our Stylish Shapes dies, and I have here our Sparkling Snowflakes stamp set. And I think I'm going to stamp, if it fits, I'm going to stamp Let It Snow. I didn't have a lot of room to work with on this circle because this was rather a small spot. So I've got our Let It Snow, and then I've got my Balmy Blue to kind of pick up some of the Balmy Blue in this. You could have done Night of Navy. You could have done really any color. See if I can pick that up. All right, we're going to stamp Let It Snow. Okay, I think I might have to re-ink my ink pads. And then we're just going to add that on there with a dimensional. Now, if you wanted to add any other embellishments, you certainly could. Go ahead. I'm just going to kind of put that on there like that. And there is a quick, simple, easy little triangular treat bag that you can use really for absolutely any occasion. We've got 2 here for the winter holiday season, 1 here for fall, Thanksgiving. So really, these will work for a variety of occasions. Just change out the paper and you've got a completely different little treat box. So for those of you that register for my classes, you never know, you might be seeing these in one of your class packets soon. Okay, everybody, that's it for me. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would be so appreciative if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to continue all the fun and get more inspiration, be sure you sign up for my weekly newsletter. The link will be down below under like where I say Happy Stamping, Judy Klock. There's a link there to get on my mailing list. I mail out a weekly email. It's always got a free card tutorial as well as tips and tricks and just kind of information on where I'm going to be for the next couple of weeks and what's coming up for my classes and workshops. All right, that's it. Have a great day. Happy stamping. Bye.